what is a learning organization is? I will say learning organization is a place where there is a deep commitment for learning and continuous improvement based on the feedback what participants get. They keep on improving and it's a continuous process. As per Mr. Peter Senge book, The Fifth Discipline, there are 5 characteristics of learning organization. Those are personal mastery, mental model, shared vision, teamwork, and system thinking. So let's take one by one. But before I go into there, let me narrate a story. I will say that's a story because I've heard of it. I can't factually verify it. It seems Einstein was, when he was professor, he was distributing exam papers to his students. So he distributed the question paper to all the students. He had one assistant also. When he saw the question paper, he said to Einstein that this questions look same as were there last year. Einstein thought for a moment and then said, yeah, questions are same, but answers this year are different. So I think it's true for all of us. Questions remain same, but answers in this fast changing world are becoming different. Everybody wants to be financially independent, want to attain a fame, get self-satisfaction, want a work-life balance, have a family, happy family, and want to remain happy. If you notice, majority of the people are working towards that goal, and these things have remained constant over centuries. But the answers to these questions has been changed. The things what you are learning and doing maybe a decade back, or maybe what our ancestors were doing centuries back, are no longer valid. So in today's world, now you have to keep on learning, unlearning, and relearning. So you'll able to do if you understand these 5 concepts, and then, as I said, the questions remain same. You will be able to attain financial freedom, self-satisfaction, work-life balance, happy family, and some people look for fame or reputation. So you'll able to get that, but before that you have to, as I say, you have to learn how to learn. So I found this concept very powerful from Mr. Peter Senge book, and that is what this video is about. So first, take personal mastery. That means one should be able to identify what is your real person strength is, the things which you really like. And one of the trick of knowing that is, if you really know something or you are expert into that, you'll be able to take brutal, honest feedback from others on that subject, because you are always in a search, in the quest of that knowledge, of that skill. For others, you may want to avoid, but if you wanted to really curious about something, you will do to lengths to find out about that subject, and you will want to become master of that. And I will just say here, you have to know that are you really master in that thing or no. Your colleagues, your manager, your parents, your family members can tell you, but you at your heart will know, yeah, this is the thing where my passion is. I want to master this subject. It can be in any domain, but the personal mastery is required. Now, personal mastery can be for 1 skill, 2 skill, but what it means, and which I say that in that thing you should be really master. And you will not feel bad if somebody tells you, no, you were wrong in that, because you wanted to learn here. You don't wanted to prove, but you wanted to improve. So that is the main thing here. So personal mastery is the first thing. Second is the mental model. What is mental model? Mental model is the various stereotypes which we have in our mind. It can be related to, you may think of it that in that geography people are very smart, or in that geography people don't work, or maybe that gender is good, people in that gender work less, or it can be related to, as I said, anything which you have that stereotype or the model in your mind. I have given, of course, the simple example, so it can be related to, you can think of it, if a person above that age, normally those people don't work, or below that age, those people are very smart, or people living in that geography are very smart, or belonging to that religion, gender. So these are some of the example. Apart from that, there can be other things which you may have found in your organization. It means you may be thinking that, yeah, in my organization, my groups only performs, other groups don't work, or they don't work up to the extent what we do it. This is maybe your mental model. You may have never checked. Now, the thing is, you have to be very clear in your mind what all the mental models you have formed in your mind. Having mental model is not a wrong thing. Everybody will have mental models. Only thing is, are you conscious of your mental models? Because let me give a very simple example. Many times when we have not met a person, maybe belonging to our team only, and just talk on phone, we may have formed some image about him. But when we meet him in person, then realize, oh, this person is not what I thought about it. He is maybe much more warmer, or he is much more communicative, or he is jolly person, or he is whatever, shy person. So, but these are the things you have already found in your mind. So main thing is, are you aware of your mental models? Because you may have thought of it, as I said, that group doesn't work, I only work, in my group those people don't work, or whatever. There can be various mental models. So it's very important that everybody is aware of their mental models. In another video, I'll talk more about the mental models, and please provide the in comment box comments if you feel that I should be creating video on that. The third thing is here is the shared vision. The vision has to be shared. It should not be imposed from top down. It should be coming from forming the team. It cannot be a vision which top manager or top management has said and everybody sort of just looked at it and said, oh, this year's new vision. It cannot be that. It need to be vetted through all team members, be the person who has joined afresh, or a person who has spent long years in the company, or across the group, across the department. They will able to, that's why it's called shared vision. And then they will, when they feel a sense of belonging there, they will take responsibility to achieve that vision. The fourth part is the team working. I think that's obvious that way, but what Mr. Peter Senge says, and which has been proven in some other researches also, when you learn as part of team, you learn more. So what it means, if 10 people are individually learning something versus 10 people sit together and discuss a topic and try to learn, they will learn more. The reason is, everybody will come with a different point of view which you may not have thought of, but maybe the other person is able to identify and tell you. So that way, when this teamwork and team learning is there, it helps everybody to improve. Fifth and the most important thing is the system thinking. It means you understand that you are part of a system. Your action causes reaction, and whatever the other action you are seeing, you should be able to identify the patterns and structure behind that. What are the reasons why somebody is behaving like that? Why is asking? What he's asking is important, but why is asking? There may be certain context. So And if you see certain action happening, you just don't react to it. You try to understand why that may have happened. Once you understand, and when everybody understands the power of system thinking, then it helps whole organization. And let me give an example here, which is I've read from his book only. And that is a very simple example, but there are many other examples, detailed examples, but these are short examples. Sometimes when we go in a hotel, in our room, there will be tap for the hot water and cold water. Now, if you open the hot water tap, we know that hot water comes after few seconds. Variety of the reason, but it almost always comes after few seconds. Suppose you are in a rush, or you just open the hot water tap very fast, what will happen? Initially it will not come, but then the gush of hot water will start coming, and then what you will do? You will try to open the cold water tap. Now suddenly you have created a chaos here. Instead of that, if you are aware that hot water takes time to come, you have opened it and waited for a few seconds, then hot water and then combined with the cold water, lukewarm water, what you wanted, you could have got. But here you could have all blamed, that hot water doesn't come, or hot water come in gushes and all those things. So this is just one example of system thinking. There are many other examples of system thinking. So these are the 5 things of learning organization: personal mastery, mental models, shared vision, team learning, and system thinking. If you like that video, then please press the like button. You can visit my website www.raktinsingh.com to know more about it, and you can like my YouTube channel and subscribe to it and provide comments, and that will help me to create more videos like that.